There's a fish. Oh yeah, that's a fish. I'm in search mode right now. Started out over by this point on the edge of this basin that I'm in. And I've just been drilling my way across 2-3 holes at a time, or 3 or 4 holes at a time, drilling my way all the way across. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going across this basin and up the other side as far as I need to until I find fish. And then I'll start to do what I'll do after that if I don't find any crappie is I'll start to do a zigzag. I'll back out across this basin or along the edge of it until I find crappie, because they're not in here and suspended and moving through right now. At least they don't seem to be yet. So I'm in search mode. I'm just going to keep drilling a few holes at a time. I don't drill too many. I don't want to drill 15 holes because I might drill 14 I don't need. So I'll drill 3, maybe 4 holes. I'll fish them, then move on until I find these fish. And still nothing yet, so I'm going to drill a few more holes. Keep right on moving across this basin. I see some holes over here, I think. Looks like somebody was fishing over here. One of the best ways to find fish in a new spot is to go where the locals go. If somebody's been catching fish there, there's usually a reason, and the fish will be there again when you come back. So I'm just going to keep moving around. I'm going to head over towards these holes, poke around in there a little bit, see if I can't find some crappies. Maybe some bluegill, who knows, yellow perch. Red lines, as Dave again says. I don't care, I just want some red lines today on the Vexilar. Oh, there he is. Nice fish. Nice crappie. About time. Man, oh man, have I worked for this fish. I've been drilling holes. I bet I've drilled 50 holes so far this morning. Marked 1 fish. As soon as he saw my lure, he swam away. I don't know if it was a crappie or not. On that Fire Tiger perch, chubby darter. What a nice fish. That's probably a 13-inch fish. It's a beauty. And I was looking at the Navionics. I'm going to let this fish go. Just give you one last look at it. Nice. I was looking at the Navionics, and I noticed that this basin comes in real tight to shore. I'm probably 50 feet away from shore here. It's 29 feet of water. And as soon as my darter started to sink, that fish came in out of nowhere. So I'm inclined to think that they're behind me, stacked up on this edge. But it's good to see. Finally, first real nice crappie of the 2016-17 ice fishing season. I'm pretty psyched. I'm going to drop back down here one more time, and I'm probably going to move in a little closer to this edge. They might be a little shallower, and he just came off that shallow hump behind me, break line, and see if I can't find a few more. Let's see what happens. Today's one of those days that it's overcast, there's no wind. I woke up thinking that I was going to come out here and I was just going to catch one fish after another, that the bite would be on, and maybe it is somewhere, but marked 2 fish, I caught 1. I've been here for 2 hours, so just going to adapt, just going to keep running and gunning and moving and drilling holes, and may have to just pick at them, one here and one there. But if they're the quality of that last fish, I'll take them. Here comes one. Oh, that's a nice fish. Yeah, here he comes. Come on. Got him. Oh. Feels like another decent one. Boy, they're just scattered. Coming in and out of nowhere. Oh yeah, another tanker. Good one. On that chubby darter, boy. They love it. Oh, I forgot my pliers today. Look at that, the beauty. Yeah, just chatting away. This one came in out of nowhere, so I guess they're just cruising around. We're getting close to that inside turn I was talking about, so getting back in and see if there's any more with it. Biggest thing about fishing one of these chubby darters, especially through the ice, is you got to keep it moving. You cannot let it sit still. It just does not fish very well. You got to keep it moving, especially when the fish comes into it. A lot of people want to stop and let that fish bite, but you really don't want to do that. You really want to keep the bait moving, so it looks alive and active, and they can't really get a good look at it either. And then they'll hit it. I just work it up and down. Sometimes just let it free fall, but you gotta keep it moving. I'll go this way. Oh, here we go. That's one coming out of nowhere too. He's looking. Got him. Oh, yeah, feels like another decent one. Oh, he's swimming right up at the hole. Here he comes. No, it's not very big. Here he is. Oh, giant bluegill. Wow. Look at the size of that bluegill. That thing is a beast. All right, I'll catch a few more of these. Wow, I was thinking it was a crappie. He didn't swim in circles or anything. He pounded that darter though. Wow, that's a nice fish. It's a beauty. Get him unhooked. I forgot my hook remover today. Wow. Yeah, nice bluegill. Get him back in the water. I'm not going to keep any fish today, but it's good to know there's some tankers like this one in here. Let's let him go. Off you go, Mr. Bluegill. Thank you. Well, it's work, having to work for every fish, but it's paying off. Right now it's working out to be about a fish every 3 or 4 holes, which is fine. I'll take it. It's not the onslaught that I thought I was going to have today, but it just goes to show you that you can't wake up in the morning and just assume that because it's cloudy, the fish are going to be biting all day long. And you know, 15 minutes from now, these fish might just turn on and they just might start biting like crazy. You just never know. But main thing is I'm having fun, and that's why I come out here. So hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm going to try to catch a few more before I leave and do it again another day.